Hello students, in this video I'm going to discuss how we find the solutions of exercise 9C.1 of this book, Mathematics, Analysis and Approaches for those standard level 2 students. Right, let's start with number 1. Number 1A, simplify sine theta plus sine theta equals to sine theta to be 3 sine theta minus 2 sine theta equals 1 sine theta. 1b, I mean this not to be 1b. Okay. 1c. This is 1d. Okay. So this 1b. It's 2 cosine theta plus cosine theta equals 3 cosine theta. 1c, 3 sine theta minus sine theta minus 1 sine theta equals 2 sine theta. Okay. 1d already, this one. Next one, E. Tangent theta, tangent minus 3 tangent theta. It will be negative. Okay, because 1 minus 3, negative 2 tangent theta. 1f. 2 cosine squared theta minus 5 cosine squared theta equals negative 3 cosine squared theta. Next, number 2. Simplify 3 tangent x minus sine x over cosine x. It becomes 3 tangent x minus 1 tangent x because sine over cosine equals tangent. And it is 2 tangent x to be sine squared x over cosine squared x equals sine x over cosine x squared, and it is tangent squared x. 2c. Tangent x times cosine x. Tangent is sine x over cosine x times cosine x. It is sine x. Next, d. It is sine x over tangent x is sine x over cosine x equals sine x times cosine x over sine x. Divided becomes 1. It is cosine x. To e 3 sine x plus 2 cosine x tangent x equals 3 sine x plus 2 cosine x times sine x over cosine x. Becomes 3 sine x plus 2 divided 2 sine x 5 sine x. Okay. F 2 tangent x over sine x. 2 tangent x over sine x. Tangent equals sine over cosine over sine x. It becomes 2 sine x over cosine x times 1 over sine x. Divided 2 over sine x. 3a 3 cosine theta minus cosine negative theta. It is 3 cosine theta minus cosine theta because cosine negative theta equals cosine theta. Okay, so it is 2 cosine theta. 3b tangent negative theta equals sine negative theta over cosine negative theta. Sine negative theta equals negative sine theta. Cosine negative theta equals cosine theta. So it is negative tangent theta. Next, that one, 3C. Sine negative theta plus cosine pi half minus theta equals sine negative theta equals negative sine theta plus cosine pi half minus theta. It is sine theta. Okay. Just a reminder that cosine pi half minus theta equals sine theta. It is 0. Okay, 3C already. Really, tangent pi minus theta equals sine pi minus theta over cosine pi minus theta. Sine minus theta, it is sine theta, while cosine pi minus theta equals negative cosine theta. So it is negative tangent theta. So E tangent pi half minus theta equals sine pi half minus theta over cosine pi half minus theta. So sine pi half minus theta equals this one equals sine theta. Sorry, different. Okay, that is sine pi minus theta, so different. Sine uh, sine pi half minus theta equals cosine sine theta, while cosine pi half minus theta equals sine theta. So it is 1 over sine theta over cosine theta, or 1 over tangent theta. 3f sine sine pi over 2 minus theta minus cosine pi minus theta. Okay. Pi half minus theta minus cosine pi minus theta. Sine pi half minus theta equals cosine theta. This term cosine pi minus theta equals negative cosine theta. So this is cosine theta plus sine theta equals 2 cosine theta. 3g sine negative theta over cosine pi minus theta. Sine minus theta equals sine theta. And this is negative cosine theta. So it is positive tangent theta. 3h cosine pi half minus theta over cosine minus theta. Okay. It is sine theta over this one is positive cosine theta equals tangent theta, positive tangent theta. 3i. Okay. I'm gonna look the question first, okay? Sine pi minus theta minus sine minus theta over cosine minus theta. Over cosine minus theta becomes sine pi minus theta equals sine theta, and sine minus theta equals negative sine theta equals cosine theta. Cosine negative theta equals positive cosine theta. It becomes sine theta plus sine theta over cosine theta 2 sine theta over cosine theta, or equals 2 tangent theta. Exercise 9C.2. Simplify a 3 sine squared theta plus 3 cosine squared theta. So it's going to be 3 sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. So this is 3. The result is 3. B minus sine squared theta minus 2 cosine squared theta. It is through factorization, negative 2 sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. Negative 2 times 1 equals negative 2. 1C, negative cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. It is cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta in brackets, so negative 1. 1D, 3 minus 3 sine squared theta. It is through factorization 1 minus sine squared theta. So 3 times sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. 0. It is 3 times negative sine squared theta, negative 3 sine squared theta. Okay, 1E. Through factorization, 1 minus cosine squared theta, 4 times sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta. This term, because 1 equals sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. So 0, 4 times sine squared theta The result is 4 sine squared theta. 1f cosine cube theta plus cosine theta sine squared theta. Factorization is going to be cosine theta times cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta. So cosine theta times 1 equals cosine theta. Wait, G, okay, 1G cosine squared theta minus 1 equals cosine squared theta minus, in brackets, cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta becomes cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta, 0. It is negative sine squared theta. Sine squared theta minus 1. 1/8 sine squared theta minus 1 equals sine squared theta minus, in brackets, cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta becomes sine squared theta minus cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta, negative cosine squared theta. That's the result. Okay, I'm going to clean first this area because I need for to write down I, and yeah, I, okay, page 1I 2 cosine squared theta minus 2 factorize 2 times cosine squared theta minus 1, 2 times cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta, 2 times cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta equals 2 times negative 2 sine squared theta. J, okay, 1J 1 minus sine squared theta over cosine squared theta. 1 is cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta minus sine squared theta over cosine squared theta. Okay. So cosine squared theta over cosine squared theta. Okay. This one. Okay. 1 minus cosine squared theta sine theta over sine theta. 1 is cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta minus cosine squared theta over sine theta. Cancel. So sine squared theta over sine theta equals sine theta. L. 1L cosine squared theta minus 1 over minus sine theta cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta over minus sine theta cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta over sine negative sine theta equals 0. So it is negative sine squared theta over negative sine theta. So positive sine theta. To expand and simplify if possible. Way 1 plus 2 sine theta plus sine squared theta to be sine squared alpha minus 4 sine alpha plus 4 to see tangent squared alpha minus 2 tangent alpha plus 1. What to D? Sine squared alpha plus 2 sine alpha cosine alpha plus cosine squared alpha. So sine alpha plus cosine squared alpha equals 1. 1 plus 2 sine alpha cosine alpha. To E. If you expand, it's going to be sine squared beta minus 2 sine beta cosine beta plus cosine squared beta. Sine squared beta plus cosine squared beta equals 1 minus 2 sine beta cosine beta. To F minus 2 minus cosine alpha squared minus 2 squared plus 4 cosine alpha plus cosine squared alpha. It is negative 4 plus 4 cosine alpha minus cosine squared alpha. Number 3a. simplify. If multiply, uh, if A equals sine x, B equals tangent x, okay, this multiplication becomes A plus B times A minus B. So it's going to be A squared minus B squared. Okay, it becomes sine squared x minus tangent squared x. Number 3b. If x equals sine theta and y equals cosine theta, this this term becomes 2 to x plus 3y squared plus 3x minus 2y squared. It becomes 4x squared plus 2 times 2 times 3, 12xy plus 9y squared plus 9x squared, 2 times 3 times 2 minus 12xy plus 4y squared. 4x squared plus 9x squared, 13x squared plus 13y squared. Factorize 13 times x squared plus y squared. So what I'm moving here, 13 times sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. So 13 times 1 equals 13. Exercise 9C.3. 1. Factorize 1 minus sine squared theta. Okay. 1a. 1 minus sine squared theta equals 1 plus sine theta times 1 minus sine theta. 1b. Sine squared alpha minus cos squared alpha. It becomes sine alpha plus cosine alpha times sine alpha minus cosine alpha. See? Tangent squared alpha minus 1 becomes tangent alpha plus 1 times tangent alpha minus 1. Next. 1d. 2 sine squared beta minus sine beta becomes here below here sine beta times 2 sine beta minus 1. 1e 2 cosine phi plus 3 cosine squared phi. It's going to be factorized. Cos phi times 2 plus 3 cosine phi 1f 3 sine squared theta minus 6 sine theta factorize 3 sine theta times sine theta minus 2 1g tangent squared theta plus 5 tangent theta plus 6. Okay. Tangent squared theta plus 5 tangent theta plus 6. Okay. If x equals tangent theta, this term becomes x squared plus 5x plus 6. And it becomes, yeah, factorized plus 3 plus 2. So it means it is tangent theta plus 3 tangent theta plus 2. 1h 2 cosine squared theta plus 7 cosine theta plus 3. To cosine squared theta plus 7 cosine theta plus 3. If x equals cosine theta, this equation, this term becomes 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Factorize 2x plus 1, x plus 3. So it's going to be 2 cosine theta plus 1 cosine theta plus 3. Okay. I'm going to look the question first. 6 cosine squared alpha minus cosine alpha minus 1. Okay. Six cosine squared alpha minus cosine alpha minus 1. If x equals cosine alpha, this term becomes 6x squared minus x minus 1. Factorize 3x plus 1 to x minus 1. So it's going to be 3 cosine alpha plus 1 times 2 cosine alpha minus 1. 1j J, uh, if tangent alpha x, okay, if x equals tangent alpha, so this term becomes 3x squared minus 2x. So it becomes factorized 3x minus 2, or tangent alpha times 3 tangent alpha minus 2, 1k. Uh, x and y this, or a and b. Okay, if a equals sine x, b equals cosine x, this term becomes 2a squared plus 7ab plus 3b squared. Okay, this one becomes, we have to create, becomes factorizations, 2a plus b times a plus 3b. So it's gonna be 2 sine x plus cosine x times sine x plus 3 cosine x. Well, number 2, solve for x from 0 to pi. This is the interval. So to a, if x equals cosine x, so this equation becomes 2x squared equals x plus 1. Sorry, I have to simplify first. Becomes, okay, sine x, I mean. So 2 cosine squared x is 1. Cosine squared x becomes 1 minus sine squared x plus 1. So it's gonna be 2 minus 2 sine squared x equals sine x plus 1. Okay, and we can arrange this equation, becomes negative 2 sine squared x minus sine x plus 1 minus 2 equals 0. Negative 2 sine squared x minus sine x minus 1 equals 0, or in x, it's going to be negative 2x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0, or if times negative 1, 2x squared plus x plus 1 equals 0. Factorize. I'm going to move in here. 2x, x, okay. Have to factorize it, gonna be -1 and plus 1. So 2x minus 1 equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0. So 2x equals -1, x equals -1. So it means x equals -half. So for sine x minus half, x, okay, x equals, wait, sorry, not minus, this positive half. Okay, x equals pi over 6, 5 pi over 6. If sine x equals -1, x equals, okay, 3 pi half. Okay, so there are 3 x values, 1, 2, 3. Number to be sine square x minus sine square x equals 2 minus cosine x. Okay. To be number to be, okay, so we're going to change this one. Sine square x becomes minus cos 1 cosine squared x. And after that, minus cosine squared x plus 1 minus 2 plus cosine x plus 0 minus cosine squared x plus cosine x minus 1 equals 0. Or if times -1, it's going to be cosine squared x minus cosine x plus 1 equals 0. If x equals cosine x squared minus x plus 1 equals 0. And we cannot factorize this, so there is no real solution. Okay. See, 2 cosine squared x equals 3 sine x. Okay, to see 2 cosine squared x equals 3 sine x. It becomes 2 times 1 minus sine squared x equals 3 sine x. It is 2 minus 2 sine squared x minus 3 sine x equals 0. and it becomes -2 sine squared x minus 3 sine x plus 2 equals 0. After that, this times -1 becomes 2 sine squared x plus 3 sine x minus 2 equals 0. I'm going to move into this space, okay? If x equals sine x, this equation becomes 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. Now factorize. Equals 0. Through factorization, 2x minus 1, x plus 2. So 2x minus 1 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0, or 2x equals 1, x equals -2. So x equals half. If sine x equals half, x equals pi over 6 or 5 pi over 6. There is no solution for x equals -2. Okay. Three, simplify. A, 1 minus sine squared alpha over 1 minus sine alpha becomes 1 plus sine alpha times 1 minus sine alpha over 1 minus sine alpha divided 1 plus sine alpha. 3b, tangent squared beta minus 1 over tangent beta plus 1. If tangent beta equals x, as the illustration, so it's going to be x squared minus 1 over x plus 1. So it's going to be x plus 1 times x minus 1 over x plus 1 becomes x minus 1. So it becomes tangent beta minus 1. Now that's 1. C, cosine squared phi minus sine squared phi over cosine phi plus sine phi. Okay. If x equals cosine phi and y equals sine phi, this term becomes x squared minus y squared over x plus y. Factorize x plus y, x minus y over x plus y. Okay, divided becomes x minus y, or cos phi minus sine y. Okay, cos phi minus sin phi. D. Okay. If x equals cosine phi and y equals sine phi, so this term becomes x squared minus y squared over x minus y. It becomes x plus y times x minus y over x minus y equals x plus y, or cosine phi plus sine phi. E. Okay, if x equals sine alpha and y equals cosine alpha, so this term becomes x. I have to fix first this one. Okay, it's gonna be x plus y over x squared plus y squared. X plus y over uh, minus not plus. Okay, minus x plus y times x minus y divided 1 over x minus y, or 1 over uh, sine alpha minus cosine alpha, f. Okay. 3 minus 3 sine squared theta over 6 cosine theta. Okay. F question is 3 minus 3 sine squared theta over 6 cosine theta. If x equals sine theta and y equals cosine theta, this division becomes 3 minus 3 x squared over 6y. So it becomes 3 times 1 minus x squared over 6y. 1 minus x squared is 1 minus cosine squared theta. So it becomes 3y squared over 6y. So it's gonna be half y, or half cosine theta. 4. Show that cosine theta plus sine theta squared plus cosine theta minus sine squared theta, cosine theta minus sine theta squared equals 2. Okay. If x equals cosine theta, y equals sine theta. So this term becomes x plus y squared plus x minus y squared. Okay. Expand x squared plus 2xy plus y squared plus x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. 0. So it's going to be 2x squared plus 2y squared, or 2x squared plus y squared, or 2 times cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta. 2 times 1, 2 times 1 equals 2. Okay, B. So prove that this equals 2. Okay. If x equals sine theta and y equals cosine theta, so this term we can write down as x plus 4y squared plus 4x minus y squared. X squared plus 8xy plus 16y squared plus 16x squared minus 8xy plus y squared. 0. So it's going to be 17x squared plus 17y squared. Becomes 17 times x squared plus y squared, or 17 times sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta, or 17 times 1 equals 17. C and D. Okay. Number 4, number 4, C. Okay. C, I'm not sure. This one. C. Should be times this. Okay. If x equals cosine theta, becomes 1 minus x times 1 plus 1 over x. 1, after that, plus 1 over x minus x. This one times minus 1. 0. It's going to be 1 over x minus x, or 1 over x minus x squared over x. So 1 minus x squared over x. One minus x times 1 plus x over x. Okay. Oh, not like this. I think it's now x equals cosine theta. Okay. 1 minus cosine squared theta over cosine theta. It becomes sine squared theta over cosine theta. So it's going to be sine theta over cosine theta times sine theta. It becomes tangent theta times sine theta. Okay. Now D. Okay. If x equals sine theta, so this term becomes 1 plus 1 over x times x minus x squared times x, 1 times x squared, 1 over x times x plus 1, 1 over x times x squared minus x, 0. So negative x squared plus 1 is 1 minus x squared. Okay. Or I think that, oh yeah, no need to factorize. 1 equals sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. X sine squared theta, 0, comes cosine squared theta. Proof. Okay. E, if x equals cosine alpha and y equals sine alpha, so this term becomes x over 1 minus sine alpha over cosine alpha plus y squared over y minus x. So it becomes x over 1 minus this is y over x. Y minus x. Okay. Okay. Is equivalent. After that, this is x over x minus y over x. Okay. X over x minus y over x y minus x. Or it becomes x times x over x minus y plus y squared over y minus x. X squared over x minus y squared over y minus x. Next, this is x squared over x minus y plus negative y squared x minus y. So it becomes x squared minus y squared over x minus y. X minus y times x plus y. X minus y. It is x plus y. Okay. So that one cosine alpha plus sine alpha. Cosine alpha plus sine alpha. Okay. Proof. Proof that one. Okay. F. If x equals sine theta and y equals cosine theta, okay, this term we can write down as x over 1 plus y plus 1 plus y over x. It's going to be x squared plus 1 plus y squared over 1 plus y times x. Equivalence, it's 1 x squared plus 1. We expand this to y plus y squared over x squared, okay, plus x times y. Okay, x is sine theta and y is cosine theta. So it becomes sine squared theta plus 1 plus 2 times cosine theta plus cosine squared theta over this one is, I'm gonna back into this form, 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 cosine theta over 1 plus cosine theta sine theta. It's going to be 2 plus 2 cosine theta over 1 plus cosine theta. Okay. Sine theta. 2 times 1 plus cosine theta over 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. Divided equals 1. Becomes 2 over sine theta. In theta, I mean this one. Let's check. Correct. 2 over sine theta. Now G. If x equals sine theta, y equals cosine theta, this term we can write down like this: x over 1 minus y minus x over 1 plus y. Multiply x times 1 plus y minus x times 1 minus y. And then 1 minus y, 1 plus y. After that, multiply. Okay, x times 1, x times y, xy, x times 1, x times y. After that, this becomes 1 squared minus y squared. Okay, 0 becomes 2xy over 1 minus y squared. It becomes x equals, wait, sine theta, y equals cosine theta. Okay. 1 minus cosine squared theta. Okay, after that, it becomes 2 sine theta, cosine theta. 1 minus cosine squared theta equals sine squared theta. Okay, comes 2 cosine theta over sine theta. Equals 2 over sine theta over cosine theta, or 2 over tangent theta. Let's check. Correct, this one. Next, H. If x equals sine theta, so this term we can write down as 1 over 1 minus x plus 1 over 1 plus x. Multiply 1 plus x plus 1 minus x over 1 minus x times 1 plus x. 0. 2 over 1 squared minus x squared, or 2 over 1 minus sine squared theta, or 2 over cosine squared theta. Okay, correct. Okay, students, thank you for joining with me in this lesson. Bye.